Every day, we are surrounded by noiseless notifications, the pressure to achieve more, and the constant demand to buy, own, and consume. Many of us feel trapped in a cycle where enough never really feels like enough. We fill our homes with things we barely use, and fill our calendars with activities that drain our energy, all while wondering why peace still feels out of reach. Deep down, we crave freedom, yet our lives feel heavier than ever. Japanese minimalism offers us a way out. It reminds us that happiness doesn't come from more possessions, but from clarity and simplicity. Imagine a life where every item around you has meaning. Every action you take has purpose, and your mind finally feels lighter. This is not just about decluttering your room, it's about decluttering your soul. And when you let go of the weight, you begin to rediscover who you truly are. Step into a traditional Japanese tatami room. It is simple, quiet, and uncluttered. Yet in that emptiness, you feel a strange sense of calm. The silence speaks louder than the chaos of the outside world. It teaches us that space is not something to fear, but something to cherish. Too often, we rush to fill silence with words, rooms with furniture, and days with obligations. But the Japanese way shows us that emptiness can be deeply nourishing. Stillness is not the absence of life, it is where life breathes. In a tatami room, you are reminded that simplicity creates room for reflection, connection, and presence. Imagine if we allowed ourselves to bring that same simplicity into our modern lives. Fewer distractions, more meaningful conversations, more moments that matter. That is the promise of minimalism. Not less life, but more of what truly counts. In Japanese aesthetics, there is a principle called Kanso, the beauty of simplicity. It is about stripping away the unnecessary and appreciating things as they are. In a world obsessed with perfection and complexity, Kanso invites us to see the extraordinary in the ordinary. A single flower in a vase, the warmth of morning sunlight, or the sound of rain against the window can become sources of joy when we choose to notice them. Many of us overlook these moments because we're too busy chasing the next big thing. But when we embrace Kanso, we begin to understand that beauty does not need to shout. It whispers. Imagine how much more fulfilling our lives would be if we learned to celebrate what's already in front of us. The truth is, joy is not hidden in some faraway place. It's often right here, in the quiet simplicity we've been ignoring. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed by your own belongings. Closets overflowing, drawers packed, a constant reminder of things you thought you needed. But possessions can quietly own us. They demand our time, our energy, and even our peace. Japanese minimalism flips this mindset. The less we own, the freer we become. By letting go, we are not losing. We are gaining back time, clarity, and freedom. When we stop measuring our worth by what we own, we begin to rediscover what truly matters: relationships, experiences, health, and peace of mind. Minimalism isn't about depriving ourselves. It's about living with intention. Imagine waking up in a space that feels light and uncluttered, where every object has meaning and nothing feels heavy. It's not just minimalism, it's liberation. Our world is facing challenges unlike ever before: mental health struggles, environmental crises, and the exhaustion of a society that never stops. Maybe the solution isn't more technology, more consumption, or more speed. Maybe the solution is less. Japanese minimalism shows us that by consuming less, we protect the planet. By simplifying, we protect our minds. By slowing down, we protect our hearts. When a society shifts from endless wanting to mindful living, something powerful happens. Balance returns. We begin to respect resources, value people over possessions, and live in harmony with nature. This isn't just about individual peace, it's about global healing. And it all starts with one choice: to live simply. Minimalism is not about rules, it's about freedom. It's about creating space for joy, for love, for dreams that actually matter. Japanese minimalism gives us permission to let go of what doesn't serve us, so we can make room for what does. This is your invitation to step into a lighter, freer life. Not tomorrow, but today. Imagine walking through life unburdened by the noise of excess. Imagine filling your days with meaning, not clutter. The choice is yours. You don't need to live in Japan or own a tatami room to embrace this way of living. All you need is the courage to say, enough, let go, simplify, and in that simplicity, you'll find something far greater than possessions. You'll find yourself.